Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Vortie here, and we are in the Enchanted Maze. Somehow I ended up here. I don't really know how, but I am here, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. So as you guys have noticed, I think yesterday? No, this morning. I'm crazy. This morning we got some news. We got some new stuff coming out. And obviously we should be having some new stuff coming out, considering that the other events are kind of disappearing. They're running away. They are leaving us forever. But not really. Well, actually, yeah, really. I don't know why I almost talked myself out of that. But no, they are leaving forever, because once this event is gone, we're never going to see it again. Ooh. But we're going to talk about that right after whatever the hell is going on here. Did it crash? Girl? I don't even know. I don't even know, man. But yeah, the strategy for this hasn't really changed. Just run up the middle. Good luck. There's 2 doors, technically. 2 doors. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should definitely check out the other videos where I actually talk about the Enchanted Maze. I did some testing, and there's technically 2 doors. If you kind of look around and you see a Moogle, you can take that door. It's 100% correct, but there's a chance, actually not a chance, there is another door that's also works, so you can actually take that path too. Just kind of letting you know, man, you know? Just letting you know. Just letting you know. It's pretty cool. So, yep, I won't talk about that too much, and I probably should have looked at the updates before I jumped into this, because then I could have talked about it. But if you don't start off a video awkward, you're not going to be Vortie. That's for sure. Alright, cool. Now that that's out of the way. Okay. Alright. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Where are we? There we are. Alright, some news. News in the future. So we have the Cactor Douans. Cactor Douans is going to be starting on this weekend, which is great. Nobody really cares. Here it is. The Shadow of the Empire. It is an event, limited equipment, and it's going to have some 6-star materials, which is pretty cool. So it says here, a mysterious area where memories whirl about has opened up in a dimensional vortex. The memories which once rested here are remnants of an incident which occurred in Zoldad Empire. The feelings of justice and righteousness, the people born into the oppressive dictatorship secretly held within themselves. Experience them for yourself and let their untold story be known. So if you progress through the story and have gone through Zoldad, you kind of already know how dark that part of the story was. Okay, so essentially what it was is like what happened with like the Emperor, and you know how you kind of progress to the story. So I don't want to say too much if you haven't gotten to that part, or if you're new and you're looking at it. But if you want to have a better understanding of what this event really is about, you should probably progress at least through Zoldad to feel like you're gonna get the most story out of this. If you don't care about the story, don't worry about it then. No bigger roo. Alright. So it starts on Friday, which is about 3 days away. So campaign period at 5/5 ends at 5/19, which is pretty cool. So for clearing each of explorations, boys and girls, it's explorations, which is really cool because it means there's gonna be some chests out there. There's gonna be some collection points. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, this one has a lot of fire mega crests. I think it was like that. I can't remember 100%, but something like that. Anyways, make sure you do it. When you clear beginner for the first time, you're going to get a rare summoning ticket. When you clear intermediate, you will get military plate, which gives you defense 30, spirit 7, which is not that bad for an armor. You can slap that onto your tank, not a big deal. Beast hammer, other than the name and then like how badass it looks, it's so-so. 54 damage for a mace, whatever. It does have fire elemental, which is great. It's good to have. Elemental weapons are always great to have for events, so it's cool. I think it's pretty good. For beating pro, you will get the Imperial Helm, which is actually really nice. Gives you attack 18, defense 15, it will give you fire resistance. So anytime you get an item that gives you some sort of resistance and then gives you other stats, it is great. It's great to have. And I'm saying these things are always good to have on the side because future events might require you to have fire resistance or something like that. And you don't want to just put an item that gives you just resistance without having any other stats. So when you have something like this, bonus! For completing Elite, which is normally the hardest version, normally just buff them and give you some sort of limitations to them. When you beat that, you will get a 10% Trust Moogle, which is great. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So they also have the new characters that they're going to be introducing right now. They got Aline. Aline is going to be the next chaining kind of character that you can say. She's kind of, people referred or referenced to her as like, you know, she's just as good as Orlandu. I don't really know if she's that good, as good as Orlandu, but she's pretty good. Okay, and the reason she's pretty cool as Orlandu is because her ability, the chaining ability, does similar effect as Orlandu's does. Orlandu's first attack will lower the light resistance, whereas her first attack and her move will actually lower the earth resistance. And her weapon, I think the one she has, the spear, her TM, if I remember correctly, is a earth element spear, which is in itself really cool. So her TM is going to be beneficial for her if you unlock, if you get it right, which is fine. But as far as this, the banner review goes for this, there's gonna be a separate video coming out for that, so you can, you guys can take a look at that. And the reason I'm separating the banner and kind of talking about the event separately is because I don't want the videos to get too long. These videos should be pretty short. They should be about, you know, 10 minutes long, max. So that's going about that. So once this event begins, make sure you jump in there, complete them once or twice. Well, I mean, at least complete everything at least once to get the rewards. But I think once the data mine comes out, Thursday-ish, what I will do is I will actually make another video talking about this a little bit more in depth, so you can actually take a look at kind of maybe the monsters, maybe some strategies if needed. I don't really think there should be any strategies for this. Most people should be able to beat up to pro. Elite is one of those things where it's just kind of a like a little challenge. Not a little challenge. Sometimes it's a pretty big challenge. But yeah, it's good. It's good to take a look at. So when the event data actually comes out, I will make a video talking about that a little bit more in detail, and we'll also take a look at what the mining points or collection or exploration points give us and see if there's a real reason for you to farm that. Normally there is. If you guys recall the event we had previously, it was one of the best events we had for collecting mega crysts. Like, you were getting a huge amount for very little energy. It was the best way out of question, right? No, easy peasy. There's no way that you could have done anything else that could have been better. So we're if I remember correctly, fire crysts were here, fire and wind, if I remember, we were getting a lot of. Some dark too, I think. So if they didn't change it, that's exactly what we should be getting here too, which is pretty good for those of you who are trying to farm out the rings. Like, you're trying to get a little bit more mega crysts or whatever for like the hero rings, domination rings, and those kinds of rings to craft them out. Then you will definitely enjoy this event, because I think that is what you're gonna be able to get here. If there's any other hidden things I know, I will let you guys know that as well. Normally with these exploration events, there are chests across the map for each version, like 2 or 3 chests, and in those chests you will get various items. Normally it is 6-star leveling materials, but sometimes they have some interesting items in there, materials in there. In the elite version, if I remember correctly last time, we had some pretty good materia. Once you defeated the last boss, to the left of the last boss there was a materia that was kind of hidden. It was actually really nice to have. I think if it was like 20 attack or something, or 20 MP, something like that, but it was good, right? It's technically free. As long as you can beat the event, it's free, minus the energy. But that's kind of what I'm saying, man. It's pretty good. As far as everything else go from the event, I will talk about the characters going there. The character dunes will be coming out. I don't really know how much you guys want to waste your energy in that. If you want to, go for it. I don't know if they've actually updated this yet so that it reflects the new ones. That should be coming out with part 3 of Mysidia. If they follow suit as they did in the JP version, we should be getting those enhanced cactors very soon as well, which is it becomes a little bit more worth it. You have a character you want to pump out, level up really quickly, you can pour some energy into it, and you'll get rewarded with those stronger cactors, which will help you level up faster. It actually becomes a little bit worth the energy. So-ish, right? Obviously, the best way to level is going to always be explorations, but not everybody has time to sit there and grind all day long. So that's kind of that. Did I do anything else here? I don't think I did anything else. There's nothing else that came out. I mean, these events are disappearing on Friday, so just before the new events take over, these events will be disappearing. So you're looking at Psycho Clown. You have about 3 days left. So 2 days if you're including today before this event will end. You have the Enchanted Maze currently running, which is going to end in about a day. well, less than a day. So if you want to get some enchanted maze rewards there for 6-star material, level materials, and burst pots, whatever, you can run that. And that's only if you already completed a floating island. But one thing you want to make sure is like look, this ends on May 5th, whereas this one here ends on May 3rd. So if you want to prioritize something, this is leaving very soon, and you want to do it, you can do this now, and then you'll still have technically a day and a bit to complete the floating island some more times. So essentially what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of jumping between the two, doing some enchanted maze, doing some floating continent, and just stacking up with whatever items I can get. The party I'm currently running with is this one, because I don't really care about the bonus units anymore. I just go in there so I don't have to think about it and just clean house. This guy's maxed now. He's at 702 magic. He's dual wielding, obviously. Siren's robe. Got some magic on there. But yeah. Also, if you guys are playing the Japanese version, though I'll be making a video on it, but I think this will probably come out way before it. Dual wield. There's a free dual wield you can get from the Final Fantasy X event right now with Yuna. If you are playing it and you didn't look at the items yet, make sure you pick up the dual wield you get, because that's gonna be really cool. Pick it up so you have it. And for us global players, when the Final Fantasy X event comes, whether you have dual wield or not, you're gonna be able to get yourself another dual wield. So keep that in mind. I mean, that's like 6 months down the road, but you will get technically a free dual wield materia. It costs right now in the Japanese version 12,000 of like the little book scrolls that you collect. Which is fantastic. It's cool. They're actually giving you some pretty interesting rewards in the Japanese version. It has been like that since like the couple of last raids and events. So they're kind of giving better items so that people can kind of catch up, I think. But I don't know, maybe I'm just delusional. I think they're trying to help new players. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are excited about the new event that is coming out on the 5th of May. Definitely come back here on Thursday. I mean, you should be coming back every single day. But I mean, come back on Thursday if you want to know more about the event. I will definitely break the event apart a little bit more. That video will be longer, so stick around for that, alright? Thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you enjoyed the content or you found this even a little bit informative, smash that subscribe and like button. I will see you guys in the next video. This is Vortie, and I'm out of here. Peace!